Quit your whimpering. Self.
Yo, I see they do know each other. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally arrived. We are here for the Spider-Man Brand New Day official trailer. Yesterday, we put out a video breaking down some of those teases that we are officially seeing in the proper order that they want to display it all in the actual trailer now. So without a further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see. Brand new day. It's a brand new day. Yes, it is. Hold on.
I can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ, come on, pretend like
I was about to say he's probably watching Instagram or something.
I can't.
I knew it.
Okay, we're good. Just checking audio, seeing if it was going through. Okay, we saw that one. Nice. I figured those two were gonna be linked. Those two clips.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker.
Look at his web shooters.
You don't remember me, but we used to know each other.
It's a letter he's
Bad
writing.
was gonna happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone.
Oh, he got the key
forget
to the
about
city.
me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
Hey.
The hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
Quit your whimpering. Self.
Yo, I see they do know each other.
Mother.
Go home. And sometimes Spider-Man has to be
He's
a
halting
Parker,
him.
even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart.
Oh no. No.
What is happening to me?
He's getting weak. Yes. Yes. I mean, this is bad, but damn, he was ripped.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was?
Dr. Banner. Let's go.
If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Hey.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
Yo.
We're faced with a danger that we can't control.
Hey,
We
yo.
can't even see. Stay out of my way.
Oh, that's Scorpion.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those spiders who make it through,
Bro, I know this
it
voice.
amounts to a kind of
Hey, yo, is that the hand?
rebirth.
Rebirth? Bro, what?
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ,
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
friendly neighbor.
Yes, a friendly neighbor. Yep, exactly. Okay, hold on. So, all right. So I'm gonna run this back in the bigger screen, and then we're just gonna talk about everything that we just saw. One thing that I definitely would love to start by saying is that this is gonna be a movie where it's most likely gonna hit us in our feels. Okay, it's gonna hit us in the heartstrings because we're gonna be going on this journey with Peter as he tries to tackle a life solo dolo, okay? He is literally continuing to do the Spider-Man thing, trying to protect New York, but also trying to navigate life without his best friends and his girlfriend, bro. And that's crazy. He's sad, he's depressed, he's trying to be happy, but he's also trying to protect those that he loves. But the people that he loves don't even know him. And that's going to be the most biggest like mind F possible. And see right here, okay, so right here, this is one thing that I was right about. I said that based on how Frank was looking at him, so like if we go back like right after, like see this look right here, I pointed this out in the breakdown video. I said I'm getting the impression that they already are familiar with each other. So this is not their first encounter. So I'm wondering if between the time that Frank gets out of prison or jail, where he was held captive, when we saw him at the end of Daredevil Born Again, I wonder if they had to have had some sort of encounter or maybe several or multiple encounters between then and right here and during this moment, because Peter already, he's calling him by name. He's literally like, Frank, like, what are you doing, bro? And like I said, Frank is considering him a pest, bro. Yeah, quit your whimpering. Like bro, he already knows what's up. Like that's crazy. So I imagine that Peter is stopping him, at least getting in the way from going and handling whatever business that he's trying to hold. Because of course, Frank deals with his own problems in his own way. He is not gonna be shy to attempt to kill somebody if he has to, because that is his way of putting down crime. It's like he said it so well. Like y'all can quote me or like fill in the quote properly to what he said, but it's to the degree of, like, he said this to Daredevil. He was just like, you hit somebody, he's like, you knock someone, they get back up. When I knock somebody, they don't, like something like that. Like they don't get back up. He makes sure that it's permanent. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like the only way that he feels like is the proper way to handle, you know, justice and all that kind of stuff, right? And he still shot him through the webs. That's so funny. So that slingshot was not the shot that happened in the teaser from yesterday. Yeah, see, like he was stopping him. He was like, bro, I got it. Like that was pretty much like what Peter was doing in that situation. He was literally just trying to make sure that Frank was not did not get involved, because it probably would have gotten worse. He's trying to prevent deaths, especially unnecessary deaths. Yo, imagine, hold on. Go back for a second. Imagine if this freaking guy is the dude from the comics who actually gets with MJ. I forget his name already, but this is the guy. What if this is the guy that everyone in the fandom that reads the comics hated? He was like the Peter replacement. But then, like, I heard they wrote him off or something. Like, I don't think he's still a character in the comics anymore. But there was like a new boyfriend that was not Peter Parker, and it was, you know, for MJ. Like, it was, I forget. I'm wondering if that's who this is. Damn, that's gotta suck.
What is happening to me?
Okay, so here's the thing. So actually, like, I'll let this one rock, and then he goes to talk to Dr. Banner real quick. So the fact that he is losing his powers, this is very reminiscent to what happened in Spider-Man 3, right? With Tobey Maguire, where he was going too hard, but he wasn't taking care of himself, and all he needed was a glass of milk and some cookies, right? Or a piece of cake or something, you know? He just needs to start eating. I mean, look, you see this physique he has, okay? Like, my man is ripped to the core, shredded. My man does not skip leg day, ab day. Like, he's good, okay? Peter Parker, he's got those good spider genes, but you need to feed the genes. You understand? Like, you cannot just do all these things, saving New York and all that stuff, and be like, yeah, like I was an Avenger. Nah, listen, bro, you still gotta eat your 3 meals a day, okay? Especially breakfast. All right, you have to, or else, like, this is what's gonna happen. You're not gonna be able to shoot stuff. Now, hold on, I just realized something. Like, he is not like Toby. Speaking of Toby, okay, I need to go back for a second. He's out here having issues. Is he trying to shoot webs with no web shooters? What's going on here? Because as far as I'm aware, this version of Peter Parker in the MCU has had to use web shooters, much like what Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, godlike Spider-Man. I will say at that, gotta give Andrew his flowers, okay? Always gotta give my man his flowers. This dude right here, look at this. Is this like some sort of, I wonder if this was intentional or an accident, or if it just slipped their minds, or if anyone's even talking about it, because did at some point, is Peter actually going through it, like some sort of genetic mutation, and that is how he's actually gonna start being able to shoot webs naturally without web shooters? And is that what's causing him to look sick and all this other stuff? Because then that's gonna lead me to my next point, which we're gonna get to once we get to the Dr. Banner stuff, okay? My man Bruce Banner, aka the Hizulk. All right, you know what I'm saying? So here we go. So look, he's getting a little analysis right here. So superior strength, superior ability. I like that. Superior Spider-Man reference. And probably not, but you know, I had to just throw that out there. So that's really cool that we see a little scan going on right there.
Banner, I need your help.
What did you say your name was?
Okay, so here we go. So he says he needs his help, right? I wonder what that drop is all about. Is that like a tease? Wait a minute. This, I know he's having like, he's right, like, oh my God. But like, this kind of reminds me of at the end of Far From Home when they revealed his identity. He was just like, it's very similar to that. It reminds me of that.
If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Okay, DNA is mutating. Okay, so there's where the web slingshot was at. Okay, dude. Okay, is he turning into Man Spider? That's what I'm wondering, bro? Because if he's having genetic mutations, then that means that I'm probably right. He is in fact more than likely gaining the ability to now shoot webs much similarly to how Toby Spider-Man was in the original Tridge. You feel me? That's the only Spider-Man on screen so far that we've seen in live action films, at least, where he don't need web shooters. And now for the first time, it looks like Tom Peter is about to be going through the same thing. And the fact that Dr. Banner straight up is confirming to us that, like, well, hypothetically, if you are going through some crazy genetic mutation, then that literally means that, well, it's probably not going to be looking too good for you, bro. And so at that point, I'm also wondering if we actually are going to see some sort of Man Spider character appear. That would be a crazy twist and surprise for this, because then I could see or make a... I guess you could... I can now understand maybe why you would have characters like the Hulk and like the Punisher be more involved with a Spider-Man movie, because let's think about what it's going to take for them to actually put Man Spider down. Listen, it's been a while since I watched the animated series back in the day in the 90s, but I remember Man Spider was a problem, okay? Man Spider was OD, so it might just have to take a Hulk and a dude with no remorse in the Punisher to take out Man Spider and to help Peter reverse these conditions, right? That'd be kind of low-key crazy to even think of it in that way. But there's more, okay?
Spiders have 3 life cycles.
3 life cycles. Yo, who's in the chair? Who's in the chair, bro? I wonder if that's Tombstone or if who that could be.
When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to...
So this is a decoy. This is probably not who they're trying to actually capture or save or something. It's somebody... Okay. So, I don't remember exactly how this all played out. It's been a long time. It's definitely been a few years, or several rather, that I had my last rewatch of the first original 3 seasons of Daredevil when it was on Netflix. I remember when they had the Elektra thing going on. But for those that remember, I feel like this is similar to that, where she was almost kind of possessed by some kind of like a spirit or something like that. I mean, they needed to use some secret ninja art in order to resuscitate, bring her back to life. And they considered her like some crazy secret dangerous weapon. It was her, but it wasn't actually her. Like, something was controlling her. So there's like some sort of crazy exterior type of character involved in all of this, and it's able to body swap. I'm really wondering, because it's very similar to like a symbiotic kind of relationship. I don't want to say it's like, oh, maybe it's teasing Venom. I don't want to go that far, but I feel like it is somewhat similar, but except this time it's like they're doing it in a way where you can't even see it. But yeah, look, it's body hopping, going from that old lady to one dude to the next dude. This dude was in Severance. That's a great show. You guys should definitely check that one out. Okay, who is this dude in the hood? This has to be whoever it is. I don't know. That's Scorpion, as I said before. That's cool. He actually got the suit though this time around. That's pretty fire. You're losing it, kid. So at this point right here, hold on. Let's see Frank one more time. I think at this point in the game, and this actually looks very similar. I feel like they're probably by some docks or something like that, but this actually reminds me of when they had the final fight in No Way Home at the Statue of Liberty. Remember? So this is very reminiscent of that, and I feel like at this point in the movie, Punisher is actually teaming up with Spider-Man, which is oh my god, that's thingable. That is so fire. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this team up to actually happen. I just can't wait to see John Bernthal back again once again in action, especially on the big screen. This is going to be his first big screen. I mentioned this in the breakdown, but his first big screen theatrical release and all that kind of stuff. And it just makes me wonder, like, man, are they really about to do all this and not have any Daredevil at all? Like, listen, Daredevil, if it's a cameo, whatever. I want it to be more, but listen, I know they can't throw in all these characters. I mean, they could, but you know, like, whatever. I'm not, you know, whatever. Well, so he's saying you're losing it, kid, right? Like that to me just basically screams like, okay, they're definitely teaming up, and like Spider-Man's like messing up. You know what I'm saying? Like he's probably going through the mutation, all that stuff. This I mentioned yesterday. I do really feel like she was into some trouble and he saved her, and he like wants to like be like, hey, it's me, blah blah blah. But like, you know, it's complicated.
And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of
Oh, I didn't even peep. Go back. Who is that? You see the dude? Who is that? I can't tell. Nah, that has to be one, like one of the villains. Is that? No. That's not Bullseye. No, that's not Bullseye. I was trying to look at his chest part. Low key, it kind of does give off the Bullseye vibes. I'm not even gonna lie. But you guys do see what I'm talking about, right? I don't know who this guy is. I can't think of a name at the moment. But again, these are all things that you guys can tell me in the comments, like who you think it is, or if it's like an actual person or whatever. No, okay, this is the hand. This is the hand. It has to be. We haven't seen the hand. Like, this is a whole ninja freaking army. Look, they're fighting in a prison. Peter's out here, no mask on. And, oh, yo, he gets possessed by the thing. I'm telling you, bro, this has to be related to all that. It has to be. Because I'm pretty sure he's turning into Man Spider. He has to. This mutation, whatever they got with the hand, is bringing this shit out, bro. I'm telling you, it's not looking good for New York. I'm telling you, they're going to have to call the Defenders, bro. They need some help. They need the Hulk. They need everybody. They all hands on deck. Oh, my God. He like, and look. He's had no web shooters. They literally made a point to show the web shooter in this iteration. Like, for whatever reason, there was a few shots in this trailer that he did not have the he had the web shooter on the outside wrist. Like beforehand, you could see on his older suits he had like some sort of wrist mechanism that was visible. Now it's not, right? It's that John's coming right from the wrist, okay? And he's stopping mans. And he broke his sword. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. He's OD. Look, he's fighting all these people, bro. Rebirth. I'm telling you, bro. Nice
flowers.
Oh, they're
This part's mad funny.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across.
I'm wondering that at this moment in the trailer, like he's having a conversation with Ned, right? So in this room, I feel like at this point, maybe in this point in the movie, he is like trying to reacclimate himself or reacquaint himself with these two and basically becoming friends again, like brand new, like they like for the first time they've never met before. I think that this is what this is, and he might actually already be friends with Ned, maybe a little bit more, and like he wants to confide into him, like, hey, like you know, maybe he wants to tell them like he knew them before and went through all this stuff, or you know, we were friends and blah blah blah, and that he has feelings for MJ. Like I feel like he's doing the best friend thing. He wants to tell his boy what he's feeling, right?
MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
Friendly neighbor. Yeah, friendly neighbor. He must have. Maybe it was he gave her those flowers. He dropped them off or something like that. Yeah, maybe something like that. I don't know, but. That's the trailer. Guys, you don't know how excited I am for this new Spider-Man movie. July 31st cannot come anytime sooner. As it says, premium formats exclusively in movie theaters. Of course, it's going to be exclusively in movie theaters. and I have some high hopes for this one. I do wonder, though, how the other reception from fans is going to be like, because Spider-Man on his own is something that a lot of people have been waiting for. And I think that this being his first film without any sort of like, you know, Avenger tie-in or some sort, no backtracking to Iron Man or anything like that, it's kind of hard to have that when you have had this Peter. He was established ever since Civil War, and he's been involved ever since Civil War to one degree or another, even though like he was dealing with his own issues in his own movies. When it came to like all these Avengers, it's like, bro, like you can't not have Spider-Man, and you can't not have him being tied and connected to all these things. It's like Spider-Man is Spider-Man, bro. He is and should be the Marvel icon. You know what I'm saying? Like at one point in time, you'd be fooled to think that it was Iron Man because of RDJ. But in all reality, the freaking premium icon of Marvel, in my humblest of opinions, and don't let all of this stuff behind me, okay? Don't let all that stuff fool you. Oh, you're biased. Listen, I don't give a shit. Spider-Man is the face of Marvel Comics, okay? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But it is what it is. So I'm super excited to see this movie, and I hope that we get like another trailer. I'm sure we will when we get closer to the actual release. My guess is that I would think definitely by late May, June, we'll probably get another trailer if we haven't gotten another one before then. But I really do hope, the one thing that I actually would hope the most out of this film, and the hype leading up towards it, is that they do not reveal any more surprises. I really hope that they just keep it very much like this one, where it's like, yeah, they sprinkle a little tease and a little tease there and blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, we saw Bruce Banner as a professor. We saw Punisher in action, and we saw a little bit of the hand, and we got some tease that it might be Man Spider that he's turning into, mutating to, whatever. But let me just tell y'all right now, I hope that any other surprises, any other cameos, any other appearances of familiar characters, I hope that they keep that all under wraps. They do not reveal any of that stuff, because again, guys, I am an advocate for sticking up for the preservation of one's own experience. I am not about trying to spoil everything and leak out all these things. Like, I want to go into this movie theater with all of my theories and speculation intact. I don't want to be told, yes, this is what's happening because I saw it across the street when they were filming on some head ass. You know, I don't want to know that. I want to go in, sit my ass in a seat and watch this movie with a fresh pair of eyes, and not have the freaking internet ruin it for me because people don't know how to control themselves, because everyone's just trying to get clicks and follows, okay? I wanted to go back to a time where everyone just got hyped for a movie. You would just chatter amongst each other and be like, oh, what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen? And not actually know. And then we all go and enjoy it ourselves. So definitely expect more out of me when it comes to anything Spider-Man Brand New Day related, okay? And that's it. So I hope y'all enjoyed the trailer. Hope you guys enjoyed my, long reaction breakdown and whatnot. And hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Love what you love. Gang, gang.